back to my YouTube channel. My name is Suazo. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm sharing with you all a quick and easy drugstore makeup look. If you're going back to school, this is the perfect makeup look because it's natural, lasts you all day long, and it will help you achieve that fresh face right after you get out of bed. Like if you're looking to brighten and revive your face before you go to school, this is a makeup tutorial for you. And it's quick and easy. This look literally took me, I would say, like 10 minutes maybe maximum. So if you have 10 extra minutes in the morning to do your makeup, this is a perfect tutorial for you to just get some inspo. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this back to school makeup tutorial. Let me know down below if you tried this out or if there's any products in this video that you went ahead and purchased, and if you loved it or if you hated it, let me know what you think about this video. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I think that's it. Let's go ahead and get started with this back to school makeup tutorial. So this is fresh right out the bed. Just washed my face. I am getting ready for school. You know, the alarm is gonna ring soon for first period, so I gotta hurry up. This is basically what I'm gonna do to go to school. My hair is a mess. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my face. I don't have a drugstore primer that I absolutely love, but I do have this LA Girl Pro Prep HD smoothing face primer. Honestly, I can't say whether or not I love this primer because I've only used it a couple times. It is the only drugstore primer that I own, so I'm just going to place this everywhere. But based on applying it, I do see that it is very smoothing. I don't know if you guys saw that, but when I applied it on my forehead, my oils like kind of went away. Next thing, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of hydrate my face with my Badescu facial spray. This is the one with cucumber and green tea. So I'm just doing this just because I need to freshen my skin up a bit. I'm going to go ahead and go in with foundation, but I wanted to go ahead and let you all know that I did do my eyebrows off camera. The reason being is because one, my eyebrows take forever to do off camera. So for foundation, I'm using my LA Girl Pro Coverage HD foundation. This is in the shade Nude Beige. I'm using this foundation because it's one of the most lightweight, high coverage foundations that I have, if that makes sense. So basically all of the other drugstore foundations I have don't give as much coverage, and if they do give coverage, they're a little bit too thick for me to wear all day in school. So I'm just applying it all over my face and I'm blending it out. This is a little bit too orange for me and it does oxidize a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just apply more concealer so that it doesn't, so it kind of evens my skin tone out. I really do like it. I think I did a review on this foundation. If I did, I'm going to go ahead and leave it linked so you all can check it out. But this is one of my favorite drugstore foundations. Next, I'm going to go in with concealer, and I'm using the Maybelline SuperStay Better Than Skin Concealer. This concealer I have used for as everyday makeup. It used to be my everyday go-to concealer. I really love it because it is very natural. It gives the coverage that you need, but it doesn't look like you're wearing too many layers of liquid on your face. It reminds me of the Maybelline Fit Me. And of course, I'm just going ahead and blending it out with my beauty blender once again. As you guys can see, it blends out super, super easy. I used to be able to blend this out with my finger and it would be like nice. Because it is very lightweight, but very good coverage. Honestly, for going back to school, the things that I would look forward to most is just coverage and brightening. So I want coverage on my face, I want my under eyes to look bright, and everything else honestly is not a priority. Okay, so my camera kind of stopped recording, but all I'm doing is just setting my under eyes with the Airspun loose powder. And I'm only setting, I'm not baking with this powder because it's 7 a.m. and we have to be in school in like a few minutes. It's like, no, I'm kidding. But I don't think baking is necessary when doing back to school everyday makeup. So I'm just applying that under the eyes, letting it set for a few seconds, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe it, dust it all out from my under eyes. So now I'm going to use some of the rest of the loose powder that's on the beauty blender, and I'm just going ahead and going around my face with it just to set it, to make sure that all my oils are nice and controlled and throughout the day I'm not worried about my oil seeping through. This is going to help all of my oil stay in place. Once that's there, I'm just going to go ahead and press it into the skin with this brush. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move in right into highlighter. So before I go in with highlighter, I'm using the Maybelline Master Strobing Liquid, and this is in the shade Light. So I'm just placing a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm going to be working in sections because this dries out very, very, very quick. So I'm just going to apply it here first, and then I'm using my beauty blender to really spread that out. And it does look like a line right now, but when you apply the powdered highlight, it's gonna be easier to work with. This strobing liquid goes perfectly with the highlighter that I'm using because it has that illuminating iridescent look that the highlighter that I use has. So I like using this one. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and move on to highlighter, and the highlighter that I'm using is the Sleek Makeup Highlighter, and this is a highlighting palette in Solstice. I really love this highlighter because I just love it, honestly. There's really not much to it. It's a really good highlighter, and it's from the drugstore, so if you guys are looking for a good drugstore highlight, I would definitely recommend this one. It is a little bit purple undertone, so if you're not really into that, or if you're into more of like the gold highlights, then there is other options on this palette, but I would say that this is more so for fair skin that it works. But look, I didn't spray anything. I didn't spray my brush or anything, and it's already like super poppin'. I really think that this is probably the best highlighter that's out there in the drugstore right now. I like to use my beauty blender to just blend anything out that I feel like is a little bit too dramatic. Like this looks like a line here, so I'm just gonna blend this out. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and go into blush, and I'm using this NYX blush in Mocha, and I really like this blush because it is a little bit mauve-y. So all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of like bronze my cheeks a little bit with this blush, and I think that this will add basically what this skin is missing, because with just highlighter it looks a little bit dull. So I'm just applying this on my cheeks right under the blush just to give my skin some color basically. For the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and do something very, very natural. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply one coat of mascara. So this is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. And the reason why I only want to apply one coat is because my lashes are kind of lengthy. So when I apply more than a few coats with this mascara, it's not natural anymore. So I want to keep it natural. So I'm just going to apply one coat, and trust me, I feel like, and anyway, in the morning, who has time to do 7 coats of mascara? I usually do like 3 coats down here and then 3 coats on top and then lower lash mascara. Like nobody has time for that when you're going to school. So I just apply a few to the top and bottom lashes, just enough to give me that natural look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and mix 2 lipsticks. And the first lipstick is Nude Embrace by Maybelline. This is in the shade 650 Nude Embrace. So I'm placing this all over my lips. I really love this color. It is that nude. So then on top of it, I'm going to place 535 Purely Nude, and this is from Maybelline as well. I'm just going to apply a light layer in the center just to gain a little bit of dimension, and that's basically it. So once I'm done, I'm just going to go ahead and go back in with my Mario Badescu spray, and I'm just going to spray my face just to give me a little bit of like, just to revive me a little bit, because I am a little bit matte with all of the setting that I did. So I'm just going to spray myself. I have this one here from NYX. This is a Dewy Finish Spray. This one is also good if you're looking for a drugstore setting spray. I'm going to spray myself with this too. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already so you can stay tuned with all the other videos that I'm going to post. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!